Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. So in this video, we are going to be talking all about Deadpool the movie. There will be spoilers in this video in our review. So if you haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want to spoil it for yourself, just bookmark this video, save it, watch later, whatever that tab it is that you have to click, and just watch later. But if you haven't go see it, hurry up and get your ticket and go see it. You're missing out. It's fantastic.
Very good, very entertaining. So why don't we start off with your thoughts and what were some of the pluses that, because you got to see this movie like a week early.
Two times.
I
saw it at the press screening at Fox with the rest of the Collider peeps. So this movie was on the top of my most anticipated movie of 2016.
Yeah.
You may think that's crazy. Christian said the same thing to me. He didn't say you're crazy, but he said, Deadpool, really? I'm like, well, yeah, because we haven't really seen anything like Deadpool. I mean, they tried before, and my God, did they fail.
Oh my God.
And
I love the fact that they made fun of that in the movie, not just once,
yeah,
but like multiple times throughout the
film.
movie.
It's fantastic. Fox really did a fantastic job, not with just its marketing, but with Deadpool, the character, and with this, how the pacing of the film, everything. I really, really enjoyed it. Most of all, I enjoyed the opening sequence. It is nothing like I have ever seen before. I love the comedy. I love the fact that Deadpool did get to break the fourth wall, and they didn't wait and introduce. Like, they did it right away when he was picking the gum. He picked the gum off the ceiling of the taxi, and then he flicked it, and then it was on, like, the window, and he was just like, So, all of that, it's so great, and I love that the romantic side of the story didn't really interrupt the core story of the film.
Yeah,
it's built on the love story, but it wasn't like mushy, and you weren't like, oh, damsel in distress. I mean, they even said in the trailer, she is definitely not damsel in distress.
They didn't have that line in the movie though.
No,
I don't do damsel in distress.
Yeah, but she was a badass through and through, and I wonder if I don't know when you guys saw the film, there's a little streak of white in her hair. And I wonder if that hints at her being Domino coming back.
I don't see her. 2. I don't see them getting rid of her because the chemistry between the two of them, their characters are just incredible. You're like cheering for them the entire time. You would want to escalate their relationship and make them so they're together more often, and that's something that Deadpool and Domino have, is that great chemistry together.
Yeah.
To see that in the movie, I think that would be awesome.
The fight sequences and all the stunts and the violence were just everything I was expecting. It was everything I was expecting, and I couldn't ask for more. And I'm glad I saw it a second time too, because the first time I went, the pacing of the film and the dialogue, the exchange is very fast between all the characters. So
there is so much that I missed.
If you miss a joke, we're gonna have to take him to see it a second time, because if you miss it, you can't you missed it. Everyone else is laughing, and you're the one kid that's like left on the bench, like, why is everybody laughing? I missed a joke.
But this is definitely one of the movies that I'm probably gonna go see it again, and then I'm definitely buying it on Blu-ray so that I can watch subtitles the entire time, because there's so many times where I'm like, wait, what did he say? Like, for some reason, we have to go talk to the professor. Which one? Stewart went right over my head for some reason.
But everybody else is like, blah! Especially the guy sitting next to me.
Oh my gosh.
The guy sitting next to me from the beginning to end was just like, and it wasn't just one of those like chuckles. Like, he's just like crying laughters. And Dustin, after the film, he said, how was that for you? And I was like, I've already seen it once. So I was okay. I love that people are having this type of reaction in this movie.
That this is just a fun, go get them, balls to the walls.
Let's talk about X-Men. Let's talk about the whole.
Let's make fun of everything. Okay, we're putting everything in this movie, and then we're going to make fun of everything in it, plus everything that came before it that we can address, and just how he's able to have this in the movie. Commentary plus out of the movie commentary about the real world, the comic book world, and go back and forth in between them is hysterical. I loved how they were going back and forth between flashbacks to presents.
Yes.
What was it that one time when he's talking to the old lady in the
laundromat.
In the laundromat, and he's like, "Wow, a fourth wall break within a fourth wall break."
Yeah. That it's hilarious, and they acknowledge it. They acknowledge the fact that it's over the top and it's slightly crazy, and this is a comic book movie. It's not real, and they remind you that throughout the film. So it gets dark and then not so dark because there's the humor. It's just the perfect balance of not a superhero. He's not a superhero, but a comic book movie. And I think this was a great one to kick off 2016 with because. This one really, I feel like, kind of sets the bar for the rest. Like, can you do as well? Obviously, I mean, Batman v Superman I think it's going to do well because everybody's anticipating Civil War.
Is going to do well because it's Marvel, so everyone's already like, well, it's a Marvel movie, and it's going to be a certain level.
But that's the big reason why I listed Deadpool as my top of 2016, because we already know, we kind of can already see how BVS as a franchise already existed.
Yeah.
The movie franchise for Batman v Batman, for Superman, for the Marvel characters and the Avengers, they already exist. Suicide Squad is another one. I'm kind of like, meh, I don't really know how it's going to be. I'm excited to see it, but Deadpool, like, from the marketing and everything, from the way Ryan Reynolds was talking about in interviews, I was like, can they really do this wrong? And they really didn't.
And this is something that I'm hoping that Fox takes into consideration. When they got all up on the director of Fantastic Four, and they got involved in like, no, we're going to do this, we're taking away that, and then for both, what is it called? First Class, Days of Future Past, and Daredevil, they took a back seat. Not Daredevil. Deadpool. They're both in a red suit. But Deadpool... Fox executives, from what it sounded like, took a back seat and kind of let the artists really go tell the story that they wanted to tell.
And I feel like Ryan really took the reign on this one. Like, this is like his baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the whole thing with Fantastic Four, and I don't want to get too far into the Fantastic Four movies, but it's Josh Trank, and it was a brand new cast.
Yeah.
So I felt like I can see why Fox felt like they needed to step in, because that's their money and that's their studio and it's their name on the line too. So, but unfortunately, the Fantastic Four didn't play out so well. But we got Deadpool, and it's fantastic. Was there anything you didn't like about the film?
Unfortunately, I think I went in there with very high expectations. I was expecting
Partly my fault because I was so excited.
Well, that's the thing. I was trying so hard to go in there going, okay, you know what? I have to take everything everyone has said, put it aside, and judge it on what I think. I was actually expecting to laugh a lot more, but a part of it was I missed a lot of the jokes. It was a very fast pace. There was nothing that I really disliked about the movie. I just don't know why I wasn't laughing nearly as hard as some of the other people. I think a lot of the big jokes I saw on...
In the trailers.
In the trailer.
They were in the trailers.
There were some jokes that I wanted to see that were in the trailer but weren't in the movie. Like I was expecting that whole, smells like old lady pants in here. Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Right.
I wanted to see that banter a little bit more between the blind lady and Deadpool. Even though, don't get me wrong, it's in there, and I love it when they're putting together...
The baby hands.
God.
The baby hands.
Why does your hand feel so small? He goes, okay, go now. It's going to make it feel really big.
It's going to feel... Oh, my God. It's so good. I don't really even have anything negative to say. I really don't. I thought about it because we were going to do this review yesterday, and time got away, and I wanted to think about it more, and I was like, let me try to come up with a negative. I really couldn't. Going into the film, I think the one worry I had was Ed Skrein, who plays Ajax, Francis, and because he was in the Transporter
I didn't
movie,
see that, but
not good. Didn't like it, and he was on Game of Thrones for a little bit, not too bad. But then,
who was he on Game of Thrones?
Dario.
Oh, okay. That's
really
right. That's right.
Looking.
And he left to do the Transporter, huh?
Right. So I was like, man, poor decision choice. But then I see him in this film, and I'm like, maybe he just needed a better director. I don't know.
Kind of a better director.
I don't know, or just it was editing. It could be anything. But he definitely didn't get overshadowed or downplayed by any of the bigger characters.
Mm-hmm.
He held his own, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed everybody.
Everyone in this cast was perfect. Oh, I loved Colossus. I love Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
She's great.
I loved... who was the strong girl?
Angel Dust?
Angel Dust.
Gina, I can't say her last name right, so I'm not going to
Everyone
say it on air.
was cast perfectly.
Yeah.
And each of the characters got a moment to shine. Not like you didn't get a Phasma in this movie, to where you have this great anticipation, and you have this... You think that there's this great character, and then they don't do anything. But every character got their moment. Every character made you go, just get excited more and more. Mm-hmm. There was never a downtime in this moment. I think if I watch the movie again, I'm going to give it a higher rating.
Maximum effort.
Like, I missed the fact that he said that multiple times in the movie.
Maximum effort. Oh, it's just so great. I think my favorite line, like, I think it was in the shipyard. One of my favorite moments. You know, like, they were walking to the song, the superhero song, whatever, and he was like, time to make some fucking chimichangas. And then he stops them, and he goes, cue the music. And then, like, all three of them in time just, like, stepped in. I was like, it's so cliche, like, comic book superhero movie, and I ate it up.
Oh, wait, she's going to do the superhero landing. Here comes the superhero landing.
So bad for you.
Nails it.
It's fantastic. I hope you guys... go see the film if you haven't already, and hope you enjoyed the spoilers review. We'll have more for you as more movies come out this year. Definitely Batman v Superman will be doing a review for basically all the comic book movies, because we love those, in case you can't tell. And along with some other movies too, and trust him, he's a superhero. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos. Dustin, where can they find you on social media?
You guys can find me on Instagram at SwingKid1981 and at Facebook and Twitter at Dustin Zaney.
And you can find me at various social medias at Wendy Lee Zaney. Thanks, you guys. See you next time.
Peace.
And I sat next to John, and he was just yucking up the whole time. Okay, side story. If you guys watch Movie Talk, you already know how much John is just like raving on and on about this film, right? So him and I went to the Fox screening. So we took one car together from Burbank, and we're driving back, and it's kind of quiet, and I didn't have the radio on because I was thinking about the movie. And he's sitting next to me, not saying anything, and all of a sudden he just goes, so good! I've never wanted to punch him so hard in my life because it scared me. Like, we were silent. Imagine you're driving at night, going home after a screening. You're thinking about the movie. You don't have the radio on. It's quiet. And just somebody's going like, ah! It, like, freaked me out. And I was like...
And it's funny because I know the reaction. There was a time that we were driving home from somewhere. And all of a sudden, I just rolled down the window. And it made this big noise. And when he goes, ah! Almost killing us in the process because we rolled down a window.
That's over-exaggeration. Anyways.